Professional League of Legends coach Neace has built up quite a following recently, and he's been convincing so many people that he is a challenger level player, that he is a macro genius, and that they should all follow him blindly. He even recently uploaded a video saying that he is a god. I am starting to look at this and realizing that Neace actually, in many ways, is a cult, and his viewers are his followers. I'm going to explain why I think that today. Alright, so this is the 6 warning signs of religious cults by learnreligions.com. And I'm just going to go over them. Obviously, I've talked a lot about Neace. Watch my other videos if you want to learn more about him or about what mental illnesses he could have, what he has done in the past. I'm going to go over some racist video I have seen of Neace recently, and I have not made a video of before also in this video. And yeah, I'm just going to go over why I think his viewers are pretty much religious followers and he runs a cult. And then I'm also going to go over that video as part of it, probably. Okay, so the first part of a cult is the leader is infallible. In many religions, leaders are told that their leader or founder is always right. It's pretty much that those who ask questions or stir up any dissent are just completely not allowed. It's against the code of conduct. And I've recently made a video about this, but this is a video of me saying I had to yell at my chat for this stupid mispook. I don't even know what that means, but this guy pretty much tried to recommend a new build to Neace, and he went on for a 10-minute tirade, calling the guy an idiot, and saying that he's horrible at the game. And I mean, you can see this as a horrible like ratio for Neace or for anyone. And no one really enjoyed it. He was just horrible to his viewer, who tried to give him advice. It wasn't even really speaking out. And that shows how far his cult has gone. When someone doesn't even speak out, they just say, oh, this is like advice. That is seen as speaking out. That really shows that he is seen as super infallible and super perfect in every single way. Every build he does is always correct. And if someone says it wrong, I think this guy, like, Neace made it sound like he was going to ban this guy in chat, even though he had paid money to subscribe to him in Facebook and was just trying to be kind and give him advice, which is just horrible in my opinion. Alright, and number 2, deceptive recruitment tactics. Oh my lord. This is probably the biggest one. So cults generally will deceive members and make them join it, and they also make it say that those who are marginalized by society and have minimal support network. I would say that Neace tries to make it seem like low elo players are marginalized by society and they should join him. He's literally said this himself. And I'm going to go over another deceptive recruitment tactic, probably the main one, and that's his fake NA challenger. And this is a picture of his fake challenger. He photoshopped it, and it's the real one. So obviously his is fake. It's pretty much proven too. Like if you look at like the data from this website, he hit GM, but he didn't ever hit challenger, and he has lied about it and photoshopped it. That is another extremely deceptive recruitment tactic. Exclusivity in faith. So yes, he does demand this definitely to an extent. I mean, it's very difficult, right? Because people can consume so much media. It's a bit different than an actual cult in this case, because it's online. But Neace has went out against other League of Legends coaches and insulted them, unless they are ones that are under his payroll and he makes money from. For example, like Coach Curtis, who I believe is his OCE challenger coach, Neace has insulted him before and said he doesn't play on a real region, and etc., etc. Critiqued him when he was trying to help Neace out. So I think there is an element of this, definitely. Okay, intimidation, fear, and isolation. They isolate members from their family. And, I mean, obviously it's hard for Neace to do this, but, I mean, as I said, he pretty much makes a very strict culture of fear in his chat, and he will isolate and make anyone feel fear. He will say that if you don't like me, you're wrong, and I will yell at you. So people always then start to follow him, and that's really a culture of fear. It's hard for someone to isolate you from your friends and family online, of course, and that is how it actually differs from a cult, but in many ways, this one does still exist, and there is intimidation and fear. Just isolation to a lesser extent. I would say it's more isolation from the rest of the League community, which all pretty much hates Neace and knows who he is. Okay, 5. Illegal activities. I mean, I would say this is not really the same. It's not technically illegal, but Neace pretty much scams people. It's bordering on fraud at this point. He charges $350 for his coaching, and as I said, he has this fake challenger. Yeah, it's horrible. And then, last one is religious dogma. Religious cult leaders typically have a strict set of principles that are expected to follow, and, yeah, and they believe in like end times, and God has instructed them to take multiple wives, other things like that. And I mean, Neace obviously, he does believe in some things like this. He believes in pretty much prophecies that he's going to hit Challenger, and I think this is more just because of his narcissism blinding him. Like, I mean, it's not a religion that Neace's channel is, but it almost borders on it at times, and he really loves to be blinded from the truth, really, and refuses to accept it due to his narcissism. That's why he thought he could hit Challenger Korea when he couldn't even hit it Anna A when he was in his prime and one tricking. So, I mean, that's why he's failed. I can check on his account real quick. Yep, and Neace is massively negative win rate as it stands. And he is not winning. He's not going to hit Challenger as it stands. And at least it's not Platinum like he was, but he's not actually doing very well. And, yeah, and I would also say for other things, for the intimidation, fear, and isolation, I guess he would fall under. I wanted to show this video of Neace giving a quote-unquote nuanced Asian Rodney Dangerfield impression. But yeah, pretty much everyone in the comments is saying that Neace is a horrible person for this. I want to get into this. I'm going to go fit it into this video here because I think it is interesting, and it really shows that Neace kind of makes his followers believe that, I guess, like, I don't even know what it would be. I think Riot is kind of the god in Neace's religion, and the god is out to get him and all of his followers. And this is an example of him, like, saying that matchmaking's bad and that Oren he's playing with is bad. And I'll just play this real quick, real short, and obviously it's going to be a bit racist, so I do warn you.
Here it is!
Alright, she's watching a replay.
Do I choose?
Alright, this is so bad quality.
Who do I choose here?
So there's this Oren here, and he's ulting. So he's choosing to ult this first during that person with the second ult.
Do I choose the 1 or the 3?
Obviously, he's being a racist Asian
what will win the fight in the game
impression because he's in Korea.
I wonder what the play should be.
This is just like, I mean, it's obviously hella racist.
I wonder what would be a better move here. Would
it's
it
also
be
just insulting,
this
even if he didn't
person,
have this accent. It's still
or would it
insulting.
be these 3 people?
Sorry for the low quality.
What would be a better play, 1 or 3?
I didn't want to have to find it in his VODs or nothing.
I wonder what I should do here. I know what I'll do here. I'll target this 1 person.
I mean, technically that 1 person is the carry, but...
What a good play.
Neace. And this is not...
good player. Really smart.
This is not Neace's first time he's been essentially racist, by the way.
I wonder what would have happened.
And also, there's a lot of follow-up for actually who he ulted compared to
with this
who he could have ulted. I'm not saying it's necessarily the right play that Oren made.
I wonder what would happen to the enemy team.
And Neace has been like super
maybe we could kill the 1 fucking
insulting
person
of the Korean
after
region,
we killed the 3 people?
So this is just another example of that.
I wonder who.
Yeah,
I wonder who I should target. Maybe I should try to target the 3 people and then get the Baron after and then defend the GP. I wonder what would be the better play.
Or it's not like Caitlyn that yelled it. I guess it would be the Samira, by the way.
You legitimately cannot make up a dumber play. I've never seen anything like that in my life. That is the dumb.
Alright, so obviously Neace is getting so much less toxic since when he made that video saying that he's going to be better. I think that was... this was made after he made the video saying he was going to be less toxic. And wishing never even apologized for faking Challenger and for deceiving his viewers. And let's look at some of the comments here. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty much saying that no one likes Neace, and, yeah. They're calling him cringe, and, some people even think it could be the correct play for the Oren. Yeah, it's to peel for the Kate, apparently. Here, let's look at it again. So, I just want to analyze this. I can't even tell who that is. I guess... Is that... I can't even tell who's who. But I guess Caitlyn, you can see, is right there. So obviously he's going to be defending Caitlyn. They can kill this guy and then hopefully move on to these people with GP gone. It actually isn't even necessarily the worst play. And I don't know. I think that Neace is not giving his teammates the benefit of the doubt for it being in a quick game and turning to racism and ad hominem attacks. And he does this all the time. I think what he's doing to his viewers is pretty horrible, and I hope his viewers become aware of what his cult is. I mean, he's literally calling himself God. He makes videos saying he is like infallible and he can't make any mistakes when he clearly does. Like, this video is not well received at all. I hated it too. I disliked it. I don't even dislike most of his videos, but it's just horrible to me. Like, Neace, he is so arrogant and he deceives his viewers and forms a cult around them. He is literally a quasi-religious leader with himself as the god. And I mean, or I guess Riot Games and him itself as the god. I don't know how you describe it, but yeah, let me know about what you think and about like what should be done to educate his viewers. Are they too far gone at this point? Like, what's the next step for the cult that is Neace?